produit suffisamment de quoi nous nourrir. Nous pouvons dépasser même notre production, malheureusement. Par manque d'organisation, nous sommes encore obligés de tendre la main pour demander des aides alimentaires.
He was the president who rode a bicycle, the revolutionary who renamed his country, a Pan-Africanist who challenged corruption, imperialism, and the status quo. And for that, he was silenced. Thomas Isidore Noel Sankara was born on December 21, 1949, in Yako, French Upper Volta, now Burkina Faso. The son of a military veteran, he was raised in a Catholic household, but grew up questioning authority, inequality, and injustice. He joined the military at 19, but not to uphold oppression, to challenge it.
Un militaire sans formation politique et idéologique est un criminel en puissance.
A gifted student of political theory and Marxist ideology, Sankara quickly rose through the ranks. His charisma and intellect set him apart, but so did his unwavering sense of justice and vision for Africa.
Ici ne souhaite pas que la dette soit purement et simplement effacée. Celui qui ne le souhaite pas, il peut sortir, prendre son avion et aller tout de suite à la Banque mondiale payer. Tous nous souhaitons.
In 1983, Sankara, with support from young officers, including his best friend Blaise Compaoré, led a bloodless coup. At just 33 years old, he became president. But he didn't come for power. He came for change. One of his first acts, renaming the country from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, land of upright people. Then he launched the most ambitious anti-corruption, health and education reforms the continent had ever seen.
L'échec appartient à la réaction et à la contre-révolution. Camarades, l'impérialisme, le néocolonialisme, les élèves réactionnaires, les élèves indisciplinés et paresseux, les professeurs carents, les vomissures de la contre-révolution, les vipères qui s'infiltrent dans nos écoles, les pentades orgueilleuses, les hiboux au regard gluant, l'anarcho-syndicalisme, la petite bourgeoisie affolée. À bas, à bas, à bas. Merci.
Sankara slashed salaries of ministers, sold off luxury cars, and urged Africans to reject foreign aid with strings attached.
Notre conférence adopte la nécessité de dire clairement que nous ne pouvons pas payer la dette. Non pas dans un esprit belliqueux, belliciste. Ceci pour éviter que nous n'allions individuellement nous faire assassiner. Si le Burkina Faso tout seul refuse de payer la dette, je ne serai pas là à la prochaine conférence.
He vaccinated millions, redistributed land, and pushed for gender equality, banning forced marriages and appointing women to top government roles. But his radical transparency and defiance of the IMF, France, and Western corporations made him enemies, internationally and domestically.
Cette habitude, ces réflexes de mendiant, d'assister, nous devons mettre de côté ces aides par notre grande production. Il faut réussir à produire plus. Produire plus. Produire plus parce que il est normal que celui qui vous donne à manger vous dicte également ses volontés. Ne consommons que ce que nous contrôlons. Il y en a qui demandent mais où se trouve l'impérialisme? L'impérialisme, regardez dans vos assiettes, quand vous mangez les grains de riz, de maïs, de mil importés, c'est ça l'impérialisme, n'allez pas plus loin.
Even worse, cracks began forming in his friendship with Blaise Compaoré. On that day, during a scheduled meeting, Thomas Sankara was ambushed and gunned down, along with 12 of his closest comrades. He was 37 years old. Burkina Faso and Africa lost one of its boldest voices, the man accused of orchestrating the plot, Blaise Compaoré, his former brother-in-arms. Hours later, Compaoré took over the presidency and ruled for 27 years. They tried to erase him. They buried him in the dirt. But Sankara became immortal. His speeches continue to inspire movements across Africa and beyond. In 2021, a court found Compaoré guilty of Sankara's assassination, 34 years too late. But justice, no matter how delayed, affirmed what people already knew. Thomas Sankara wasn't just a president, he was a movement, a fire, a warning, a dream of what Africa could be, if only it dared. Thomas Sankara stood for self-reliance and economic independence, anti-corruption and integrity, Pan-African unity and freedom from neo-colonialism, gender equality and social justice, environmental responsibility and food sovereignty. He lived simply, died young, and became eternal.